everyone, welcome to my channel. I've already washed my face and moisturized, so let's get started. I'm using the Infallible Pro Glow from L'Oreal Paris for my foundation, and I got this brush for Christmas, so I'm not too sure what that's called. So for contour, I used the Pro Concealer by LA Girl. I'm not too sure what the shade is called, but I just picked which one I thought would be best for me. And then I'm just putting that under my lips to make my lips look a little bit fuller, and a little bit on my nose to make it look a little bit more narrow. And yeah, pretty much like normal contour. And then I'm just blending that in with the same brush because I feel like it blends a lot nicer when there's like a little bit of foundation on it. That's just me. I do use the same brushes quite a bit just because I'm not a professional. I don't have a lot of brushes, but it works for me. Alright, so for concealer, I am using the Maybelline New York one in number 5 Ivory, and then I'm just blending that in with the same brush. It works just fine, and I put a little bit like of the leftovers on my nose and chin and forehead, as you'll see in just a second. So for setting powder, I am using the Airspun translucent one from Walmart. It works really nice, and I just put a little bit on my forehead and chin just to become a little bit more matte and not so wrinkly. Alright, to put over my contour, I do use a MAC bronzer. It's called Golden Rise. I think it's a limited edition, I'm not quite sure, but it's really nice and it has more of like a chocolatey rather than an orange, so I really like that. Putting that everywhere that I put the cream contour because I feel like it adds like a really nice like gradient blend, and I recommend doing that. Dance party, boop boop. Alright, let's dust all that powder off of our face because we don't want to look cakey, and then show off our nice skin. Yeah. Alright, so for blush, I am using a Milani Baked Blush. It's in Luminoso, and I heard of it on YouTube, and I absolutely love it. It's kind of like a light pink, but then it has like a little bit of like highlight in it. It's amazing. So for the first highlight, I'm using the Jaclyn Hill highlighter by Becca, and it's really nice. It gives that nice like shine, but I was looking for something a little bit more extra, and you'll see that in a second. Alright, so now I'm going in with the Mary Luminizer, and this is my all-time favorite highlight. Anytime I want to be extra, this is the one that I use. And if you haven't tried it, you seriously need to go try it right now. So for my inner corner highlight, I'm using Lunch Money by ColourPop, and I feel like it gives it just such an amazing glow and adds to any eye look, and if you haven't tried that yet, you definitely should. Alright, so I'm using one of my favorite colors out of the Lorac Pro palette. I think it's called Terracotta. I'm not really exactly sure, but it's like the yellow shade. I put it all over my lid because I feel like it's just a really nice base, and I like to use it for almost all of my looks. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm going in with the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette, which is amazing for Valentine's Day looks. And I'm going in with Georgia first, just a little light pink to, you know, Valentine's Day pink. Gotta put some pink in there. And now we're gonna go in with Caramelized. That's probably one of my favorite pink shades in the whole entire palette. Honestly, out of any palette that I have pinks in, I feel like it's light, but it's also like very buildable and you can make it dark if you work hard. So I really, really love that shade and I'm putting it all over my lids. And yeah, that's gonna be my transition shade. We're building up that color now. We're just gonna keep doing that a few times until I get my desired color. I'm looking for like a light pink, but also dark enough to where you stand out. I'm going with the Naked Urban Decay Heat palette. I'm not a huge fan of it, but I like it for Valentine's Day looks. I went in with En Fuego, and I'm just darkening up the outer corners and a little bit along the inner corner. I feel like it added like dimension to the look and made it a lot more smoky, and I really like that. Now, I go in with Scorched on the inner corner, but I'm not really feeling the darkness vibes, so I do add a few shades over that, but I start off with that one. That fallout was ridiculous, so definitely need to wipe that away. Alright, so trying another color on the inside corner, I use Lucius from the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. I do like it. It is very pretty, but I still wanted more, and you'll see that I add one more shade on top of it and then I find my perfect color. But that one is still very nice if you don't have Lunch Money by ColourPop. Yeah, so I'm just adding Lunch Money with my fingers and it just makes it a lot brighter, and that's what I go for normally with my looks. So with the Morphe M330 brush and the En Fuego color, I just add what was left on the brush to the bottom of my lash line, and I thought that it looked really nice. And now I'm just going to gel my brows really quick. I don't add too much like pencil to my brows, so I don't show it on camera, but they're pretty much all natural. I just add a little bit of color to even them out. And now I'm using the ColourPop liquid lipstick in Bumble, which is like a really nice like red pink, I think, and I thought it went nice with this look. So if you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much for watching, and sorry if the voiceover isn't the most professional, but I'm trying my best. Thanks for watching.